Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Today we're at Cooney Bay on Kamloops Lake. It's mid-October. The weather is not terrible. It might rain today, so I've brought provisions and stuff just in case it rains. Watch my wheels here. Hold on. I'm actually surprised to see that there are a few people here today. Based on what the weather was saying, it wasn't really going to be a nice day. So I guess I'm not the only crazy one. However, I am the only one with kayak racks on the car, so nobody else is here kayaking or playing in the water. That big log there seems new. I don't think that was here last time I was here. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing and not the camera for a minute. This trail is like a
box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
So, I don't know, I'm gonna get this kayak through here. The trail wasn't like this last time, actually. We were able to get through here quite easily. Both Mike and I came through here with our kayaks on wheels, just like this. No problems. Anyways, let's get to it. Everything about that sucked. Anyways, I got the kayak past the jam, whatever you want to call it. Up ahead here I have two choices. I can go down this path, but it looks pretty mucky down there, or I can go down that path, which I know is less mucky, but there's a lot more sand and like loose gravel to cross before I can get to the beach, which is hard to wheel through. So, oh, and there's a log across the path there, so I guess I'm not going that way. This is a little bit brutal. All right, now we're making progress. Okay, here we go. The mud here is really soft and gross. I was hoping to avoid having to step in it, but there's no avoiding it. I did, however, bring a change of clothes, so if I get wet feet or anything, I can always change my socks. But anyways, this is already taking me a lot longer than I was expecting. You don't get a lot of time here because they close the gate at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna put the camera down and get on the water, and we'll check back in after. All right, that was a huge pain in the butt, but we are on the water. Oh, that seems like, looks like I'm about to lose my coffee cup. Oh, lots of dead fish around still. I think there's pelicans out there. Let's get the head mount. Okay. So we're just gonna paddle for a little bit and find somewhere to cook a lunch. It's a little bit chilly today. Holy crap, is it shallow here. I gotta get closer to the shore. It's a little bit deeper over there. Lots of sandbars out here. It gets really shallow this time of year. I'm pretty sure up ahead are some pelicans. They look pretty small to me, so I don't expect that the GoPro's picking them up. Those are definitely pelicans. The feeding out here is probably really good for them right now. I only see two, which I would expect to see more actually. Oh, because they're all way over there. Well, that's too bad. I don't think we're going to get to see any of the pelicans. You can see them. I'm hoping that the GoPro can see them. That's a pelican in Kamloops, British Columbia, October 18th or 19th. I don't know what the day is today. I was blown away years ago when I discovered that we got the trumpeter swans here. I didn't think that we get swans or whatever up this far north. I thought they were more of a tropical bird. And I thought that with pelicans too. I thought pelicans were more of a tropical bird. So to get them up here late in the year too, they're only ever here at the end of summer when it cools down a bit. So that always surprises me. Well, it doesn't surprise me anymore, but the first time it surprised the heck out of me. And now every time I come out, I just hope that I get to see pelicans. So our first stop is going to be the train bridge, which I'm pretty much paddling straight towards right now. After the train bridge, a quick stop at the train bridge, we're going to find a nice beach to pull over and have lunch. I'm expecting a little bit of wind, so I'm going to try and find something that's fairly protected. However, right now the wind is really mild. I kind of hope it stays that way because I don't really feel like fighting wind today. Okay, I'm going to turn you off. This guy's going to keep running and we'll get to the train bridge. Let's go. All right, I've got everything unloaded and I'm all set up, so let's go check it out. Here's the beach, the shoreline. There's my kayak, my angry shark face. I love those stickers. Okay, we'll go up this way. So there's my spot. I'm all tucked in nice and cozy. So now that I got my spot all set up, the next thing to do is collect some wood. That's dry. This guy's dry. This piece is beauty. Nice. This guy will do. Now we need a little fire starter. One of my favorite things about coming out here and kayaking is cooking on a fire. I love cooking on a fire, or sometimes we have to use gas because of fire bans and stuff. But I love cooking out here while we're out kayaking and having hot lunches. Today's the perfect day to have a hot lunch. So welcome to the first episode of Campfire Cooking with Chato. Today we're going to make a cream of mushroom soup right from scratch. So we're going to start with an onion. I'm only going to use about half of this onion. I don't need all of it. So I want to chop my onions fairly finely. Okay, good enough. Next is the mushrooms. For mushroom soup, I like small mushrooms. Here comes the train. To help caramelize onions, a little bit of sugar, but not too much. We'll just give that a moment. I'm really liking right now that this fire is not too hot. I was a little bit worried that it was going to burn my food before I got a chance to finish with the other prep. So normally when I do this at home, I'll cook my onions and my mushrooms separately. But due to the weather and the time restraints that I have, I'm just going to cook the mushrooms with the onions. It's really not going to matter that much, but we're going to go ahead and throw these mushrooms into the onions now. Mushrooms are going to let off a lot of water, which is kind of why I don't like cooking them in the onions. But like I said, because of time restraints and weather conditions that look like they're coming in, I'm just going to try to do this as quick as I can. It'll still be good though. hit those with a bit of salt. Okay. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. So we're just going to set this aside. It's not supposed to rain too much this afternoon, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we got some butter, real butter. I don't mess with margarine or none of that stuff. This is whole wheat flour. I prefer the all-purpose white flour myself, but this was just handy and it works. Melt the butter up. Pour some of this in. Whoop, that might be too much actually. We're gonna give it just a little bit more butter. Pour just a little too much flour into there. Okay, let's start with our liquids. For this, I've brought some whole milk and veggie broth. I'm going to start with the milk though. That was a loon. Now the milk is starting to thicken up a little bit. We're going to add some of the veggie broth now. I think we'll use about that much. I'm basically just doing it based on how much soup I feel like eating. So now we get to the flavorings. So we'll go back in with some more salt. Hopefully that's not too much. A little bit of pepper. What I've got here is a little bit of nutritional yeast. Vegans know about this stuff. It kind of gives things a little bit of a cheesy flavor. It's not bad. You use it sparingly though. So a little bit of, that's probably lots. I normally like to use a lemon, but I couldn't find a small enough lemon, so I brought just a touch of apple cider vinegar. I don't even want to use all of this. I just want to use a little bit. We'll start with that and we'll taste it out after and see. Now, my secret ingredient. A little bit of nutmeg. I'm telling you, this seems weird and I don't remember why I tried it the first time I tried it. You got to use it sparingly, but it adds a little bit of spice in there that's, I don't know, man. It's looking nice and thick. Let's have a little taste here. Okay, let's go in with the mushrooms and onions. Wind is starting to pick up. Fortunately, it's going the way I need to go, so maybe I'll get a little boost on my way home. The weather's starting to deteriorate here, and by the time I'm done eating, it's going to be time to go. All right, let's have a look at our final product. So, it's not the prettiest thing. I definitely have some bugs to work out in my setups here and figure this out, but this is our soup. We've got a nice creamy consistency. You can see the glamour shot camera just died. The glam cam. I was prepared for this though. So as you can see, we got a nice creamy and thick soup. Onions, mushrooms. Let's have a taste here. The onions are a little heavy, like a little onion heavy, a little more than I should have probably used, but it's good though. It's definitely warm and soothing, which is exactly what you need on a day like this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to keep doing this, please hit me up with a comment. Let me know. If you think it looks like puke, let me know. Kind of looks like puke, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. And you can make a nice home style hearty soup while you're out camping. This is how it's done. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a like, subscribe to the video, and you know, comment. Tell me what you thought of it. Tell me if you wanted to try it. Tell me if you absolutely think it's disgusting. Whatever, it's all good. Let me know. Anyways, I'm gonna sit down and eat, and then we're getting the hell out of here. Okay, that was no small feat, but I made it onto the water. It was actually, the waves started coming in pretty hard, and I thought I had my boat locked into some rocks there, and I wasn't really locked in, so the waves came, started splashing me. I got a little bit up on my side, and it was just a little bit awkward, but we got her done. Oh yeah. So time to get going. Put the app on. Oh my, there's some sunshine. I might be overdressed again. Time to make some miles. The wind is at my back, although I can't feel it, so it might have died. But I got some waves here that I'm going to try to utilize to help me get there faster. So let's go. Take this jacket off, I'm too hot. Oh. That was a big one. I don't know how big those waves are, but they feel big. Especially when they get one like that just comes up behind you and picks you up. Oh, hey, a rainbow. There's the rainbow, really bright now. Holy smokes, water's turbulent here. Oh, look at them go. They're big birds. Hey, big guy. I pay attention in here. This is crazy turbulent. I should have went around this instead of going through it. I got mesmerized by the pelican. I got a little bit wet there. Oh, see how fast that turns you around? Oh, I see what's going on. I actually thought I was landing over there. I need to land here. I'm at the mouth of the river. That's why the water is so turbulent. The wind is blowing in the opposite direction that the river is flowing in. I gotta be careful, it gets really shallow in here too. I don't want to get grounded. See, I just hit ground. I'm on the sandbar. I came too far over. Yeah, come on. We're almost there. Okay. Whew. I thought I was going farther down, so I was just making my way beeline that way. Didn't realize that I was already at my landing spot. That'll do. All right, I got the kayak loaded up, everything's in the car, and I'm ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed that trip. I enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. That spot that we had lunch at was really cool. The paddle back was actually, it got a little bit scary in a couple spots, but I handled it just fine. So that's good. It's all fun and games until you die. And then it doesn't matter anymore. That's not a good saying. Don't use that. Anyways, I had a fun time today. I hope you had a fun time watching this video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, which isn't much by YouTube standards, but for nobody like me, that's actually pretty cool. So if you're watching this, you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.